In a dramatic escalation of hostilities, the world is witnessing one of the most perilous flashpoints in modern history, as Iran launched nearly 200 ballistic missiles at Israel late on October 1st, 2024. The attack, a stark reminder of the region's volatility, has pushed the Middle East to the brink of war. Tehran's barrage of missiles, which lit up the Israeli skies, was reportedly in retaliation for the recent targeted killings of key figures in Hezbollah and Hamas. Late on October 1st, Israel was jolted by a barrage of missiles fired from Iran, sending civilians scrambling to bomb shelters across the country. The assault was Tehran's response to the assassinations of high-ranking figures: Hezbollah chief Hassan Nasrallah, Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh, and senior Iranian Revolutionary Guards commanders, all killed in Israeli military operations over the past few weeks. Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, reportedly gave the green light for the strike, which signals Iran's commitment to avenging its allies' deaths. While Israel's sophisticated missile defense system intercepted most of the incoming rockets, several missiles managed to strike areas in both northern and southern Israel. The Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, confirmed that damage was limited, but described the attack as serious. In a firm response, the IDF stated that retribution against Iran is inevitable, saying they would retaliate at a time and place of our choosing.
Iran's attack is a severe and dangerous escalation. There will be consequences. Our defensive and offensive capabilities are at the highest levels of readiness. Our operational plans are ready. We will respond wherever, whenever, and however we choose, in accordance with the directive of the government of Israel.
The missile attack has drawn widespread condemnation from the international community. The U.S. also extended military support to Israel, reiterating its commitment to its Middle Eastern ally. U.S. President Joe Biden's administration has kept a close eye on developments in the region, given the potential for a broader conflict that could draw in multiple nations. Meanwhile, Iran's Revolutionary Guards issued a stark warning to Israel, threatening crushing attacks if Israel follows through on its promise of retaliation. This exchange of threats has heightened fears of a more extensive regional war, especially in light of Israel's recent military operations in Lebanon, which have led to the highest level of violence since the Gaza crisis. The missile attack is just the latest development in a rapidly escalating conflict that began in October 2023, when Hamas launched surprise attacks against Israel from Gaza. Israel has since engaged in a series of aggressive military operations across the Middle East, targeting not only Hamas, but also Hezbollah and other groups that form Iran's axis of resistance. Over the past few months, Israel has significantly increased its military activities, delivering several high-profile strikes designed to dismantle the leadership of its adversaries. On September 27, 2024, Israeli forces conducted a surgical airstrike that killed Hezbollah's long-serving leader, Hassan Nasrallah, a figure considered irreplaceable in Iran's regional strategy. His death was a major blow to Iran and its proxies, further inflaming the already volatile relationship between Tehran and Tel Aviv. Israel has also targeted other key members of the axis of resistance. In July, Israeli commandos assassinated Fuad Shukr, Hezbollah's top military commander, in a covert operation in Beirut. The same month saw strikes on Houthi positions in Yemen, a group allied with Iran that has threatened Israeli interests in the Red Sea. Perhaps the most daring Israeli operation occurred with the assassination of Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh in Tehran itself, signaling that no place was off limits for Israeli retribution. This assassination of a Hamas leader in the heart of Iran sent a clear message. Israel was prepared to go to extraordinary lengths to neutralize threats to its security. For Iran, these attacks represent a severe depletion of its regional power structure. Hezbollah, Hamas, and other Iranian-backed groups have long formed the backbone of Iran's influence in the Middle East, operating as tools of its broader geopolitical strategy to counter Israel and assert its authority in the region. The deaths of Nasrallah, Haniyeh, and others have weakened Tehran's grip, leaving a void in the leadership of these proxy forces. Nasrallah's assassination is particularly significant. As a symbol of Iranian resistance and a revered figure in Tehran, his death is seen as a greater loss than even the killing of Qasem Soleimani, the Iranian general whose death in a U.S. airstrike in 2020 had momentarily destabilized the region. With Nasrallah gone, Iran's ability to project its power through Hezbollah is severely compromised. Israel's bold actions have fundamentally shifted the dynamics in the Middle East. By systematically dismantling the leadership of Iran's proxies, Israel has demonstrated that it will stop at nothing to secure its borders and neutralize threats. However, these moves have also sparked fears of a broader regional conflict that could involve more than just Israel and Iran. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu recently made a direct appeal to Iranian citizens, stating that Israel's fight is with their radical leaders, not with the Iranian people. His comments hinted at a possible broader campaign against the Iranian regime itself, leaving many speculating whether Israel's next target could be Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. The missile barrage on October 1st, 2024, may have been Tehran's attempt to send a strong message to Israel, but it has also brought the region to the brink of a larger war. The world watches closely as the possibility of World War III grows more real with each passing day. As both nations brace for the next chapter, the consequences of this volatile standoff could reshape the Middle East for years to come.